How do? It's day 18 on the advent calendar. It felt quite light when I moved it today. It nearly got taken up by the clothes horse. And what have we got today? We've got a fest beer. There we go. Anno 1871. So yeah, we've. I was having a quick look. There's the side of the advent calendar. I don't know what I've got. I've got a Dunkel Bock. I definitely haven't had that one. It's still to come. I've got a Dunkel Weissenbock. I haven't had that one. There's a Hefeweizen, I think, down there. So yeah, not quite sure what I'm starting to forget which ones I've had and which ones I haven't had. So yes, we are really getting into the home straight now. It is very, very light. So I'll get this in the fridge and I'll get it reviewed later. On to the next one. I'll do. Time for another beer review. It's day 18 on the advent calendar. I'm not going to lie, I'm suffering from advent calendar fatigue a little bit. I really wanted one of the Weissenbocks to come out today just to really break it up. But we've got a fest beer, so I just feel like I've been on a run of Helles lagers for absolute zonk. So yeah, apologies if I sounded a bit like it was okay yesterday, the Pilsner, but I was just ready for something else. So we've got Earl Brow Fest Beer, 1871, and this is 6%. So one of the stronger ones in the calendar. I think there seem to be the higher ABV ones seem to be towards the end of the calendar. So I don't know. They must be thinking, you're all finishing work now. We can let you get stuck into the stronger stuff. I don't know. There's the Crown. So yeah, I have enjoyed the calendar. It has been a little bit repetitive at times, I'm not gonna lie. When I do my regular beer reviews, I like to mix it up between sours, IPAs, stouts, supermarket, non-supermarket stuff, just to keep my interest levels high. And I think that's where I've really struggled the most. There's some channels, and I take my hat off to them because they do like either beers that are just in supermarkets all the time, or they do maybe IPAs, and I'm not begrudging them for doing it, but they've just got a stronger willpower than I have, because I really need to mix it up to keep my interest levels high. I'll definitely be re-reviewing what I do in December for 2022. As much as I've enjoyed this, I am looking forward to it finishing as well. So anyhow, it's a slightly darker beer today. It's still that golden colour. There is a couple of bubbles going up. Very syrupy looking. Brilliant white head. Let's get the nose. Very sweet. Super sweet. Bread crusts again. There is a lemon citrus behind that. But the sweetness absolutely hits you. Right, let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. This is a strange one. The body's great on it. It's got one of the best bodies in the advent calendar, but the flavours are just pretty bland, and there's a slight toffee in there. There is a bit of bread, touch of citrus on the finish, a little bit sweet, but not super sweet. But it just hits you, and then it just goes and fades out. So massively underwhelmed on this one. And it's not advent calendar fatigue. It's just a very bland beer. The fest beers have been very hit and miss in the calendar, and again this falls into that. Some of them have been all right. This isn't the worst beer of the calendar, but it'll be in the bottom 4 or 5. So yeah, I'm a little bit underwhelmed. Drinkable. Absolutely unmemorable. So yeah, pretty underwhelming on this one. It's got really like carbonation, and it's got a very like full body, and like I say, the body and the mouthfeel are lovely. Just the flavour's a little bit lacking. So yeah, it's an average one for me. There is good aspects to the beer, but it's not horrible. It's just a very unexciting beer. So that is Earl Brow's Fest beer. So I'll add that to my German playlist, and I'll add it to my Advent Calendar playlist. Thank you for watching, and on to the next one. Cheers.